fielded in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And one of the things that I think that Derek Carr has really improved in doing since college, his ability to stay in the pocket, things swirling around him, find the right guy, and deliver the ball with accuracy. Derek Carr has great touch when he throws the football.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Complete to Derek.
A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Down Raiders.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs.
Carr's pass.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 7.
They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
First down.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
They had 2 straight first downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 28.
Josh Jacobs.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
28-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, Las Vegas.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
Carr's pass complete.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the...
Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 23 yards on the play.
That's good for a Pittsburgh.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Intended for
James Washington was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington.
James Washington.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. 44 yards.
He's been a one-man dynamo on this drive so far, and you know the other receivers would love to get involved. But right now, his skill and his play has his team in a great position to put 6 points on the board.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and...
They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Connor, the ball
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll look to run with Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Room for Jacobs there on first down as he takes this one forward for a pickup of about 7. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Carr. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. First down Vegas as Carr finds Ruggs that time. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Thrown away.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
On the play. Recovered.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling? Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster. 41 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
The ball carrier.
That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
13 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
The ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun now for Carr. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration. You'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and...
Oh, wide open, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Tyrell Williams, 75 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
First and 10. At their own 20.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Come on, baby, we got...
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on second and inches. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger with a touchdown pass to Juju Smith-Schuster. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. But first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over him.
And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on your...
And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Hunter Renfrow, 75 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this, where that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
A run with Jacobs there on first down, but he'll manage only a yard or two at best. Second down coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 8.
From the gun, Carr, and he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to.
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
The ball carrier. Fumble on.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From midfield, here's Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter, whatever they've tried to run.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one good for 37 yards. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has zero answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
They'll run here with Connor pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. James Conner with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
The throw complete here to Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards. First down, Raiders.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
41. Raiders 14.
on 2nd and 11 now. Carr looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action. They'll run on first down. Richard, he'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Ball carrier.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
At the goal line. No gain on the play.
They'll run with Samuels. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown.
Jalen Samuels taking it in. And this offense is running away with this one. And the route is on here in this first half. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was Jalen Samuels who closed it out with a touchdown run.
For Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From 6 yards away. And this offense continues to pour it on.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And a route is on here in this first half.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really...
And oh my goodness, he loses it again. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Carr. And oh, he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get down.
He's got it at the 15. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. And even 50 yards. Roethlisberger will throw. And hitting Juju on the slant. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up second and
to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. Ben to throw again. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 58.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Jalen Richard on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Derek Carr getting ready to go again on offense. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play. On the draw, Richard. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down.
And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And all the way down to the 35.
Carr's pass.
A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. From the gun, Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out.
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster taking it in as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Jalen Richard now on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Jalen Richard on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Carr and a slant hauled in by Ruggs.
Complete.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Complete.
1st down Raiders, Carr to Waller.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Las Vegas 1st down.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. T.J. Watt, always the disruptor. There to blow that play up. On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
All right, let's go ahead and just add it up here. Their last 3 drives, 2 fumbles and an interception. Somewhere, to paraphrase one of the great coaches of the NFL, they're asking on that side.
It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Juju Smith-Schuster, the target once again. And that'll make it 3rd down. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
Here we go. 230, 44.
So they went to the booth to see if that was a touchdown, and they have decided, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From 21 yards away. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here comes Richard on the return. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
16 yards, a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one and another first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
He'll find Richard here underneath.
Carr's
6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Carr now on first down. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd down and 5.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down and 5 yards to go.
Again, it's Carr. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
A 36-yard attempt.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
I was going to go ahead and call it, partner. You could smell the desperation in that fake, couldn't you? Down big. They had to try something. No one was fooled.
I think you're exactly right. With this deficit, though, go ahead and give it a shot. Didn't work out. In the end, I guess it doesn't hurt him too much. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Looking deep here for Ebron. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Looking deep here for Ebron. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Steeler. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
So we've reached halftime here. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour. And I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade." And he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, 3rd quarter.
Garrett White on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this will be caught by his big tight end, Ebron, for a Steeler touchdown. Touchdown, Eric Ebron. his second touchdown of the afternoon. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Yard on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see.
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
On the play. Recovered by the Steelers.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now a pass is taken in by Smith-Schuster. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Roethlisberger. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Ben Roethlisberger with a touchdown pass to Juju Smith-Schuster. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
The kick is good.
And he's got it up and through. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown. Number 2.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Here comes Richard on the return.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Steelers.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Eric Ebron, 26 yards as his guys continue to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fields this way up at the 17.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate.
And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 38, Carr. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Bud Dupree gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Carr. He'll let this go, and that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Henry Ruggs, 68 yards. And the Raiders able to get this back to within at least some measure here of respectability. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the number one thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go, as we saw there.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here again comes Juju Smith-Schuster and the Steelers.
A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He's got it at the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big pickup of 38. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him. And
the football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
The ball carrier. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Roethlisberger. This will be caught at about the 5.
And the Steelers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Ben Roethlisberger with a touchdown. Pass to Juju Smith-Schuster. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Steelers. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator, just old-fashioned pencil and paper trying to total it up. The number is staggering. What a performance. This man knows how to find the end zone and make it count.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
T.J. Watt.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown.
Darren Waller, 84 yards. And the Raiders are able to eat just a bit into this sizable deficit. And he knocks it through. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Back to Smith-Schuster, this time complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Now Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. It's caught at the 10. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. 41 yards.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
And the tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Ben Roethlisberger with a touchdown pass to Juju Smith-Schuster. And this offense is running away with this one. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Jalen Richard, the ball.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Las Vegas.
They run it with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over above 50 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
On first down, Carr.
Quickly into the hands of Waller.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders able to get this back to within at least some measure here of respectability.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now Roethlisberger on first down. Looking deep here for... They've got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 on the play.
At the 47.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. And now it's second down. He's going to let it go again. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Looking deep here. That's caught inside the 20.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And hitting Juju on the slant.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger with a touchdown pass to Juju Smith-Schuster. And this offense continues to pour it on. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving him time to throw the ball. A true team record. But he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
Richard on the return. The Raiders take over first and 10. At their own 24.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4.
It's third down. And 4 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
17 yards.
A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch 98. Watch 98. Get off the field.
Running is Jacobs. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 42. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 6. And the
Carr now on first down. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun now for Carr.
Reception here by Ruggs.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Las Vegas.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
He'll find his running back here, Richard. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. They'll run it with Jacobs. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Carlson able to put this one through.
The kick is good.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. On the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now it's Roethlisberger. Looking deep here for Ebron. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Deontay Johnson, 68 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'll probably send a note to the clock operator and let it run.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Carr. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. From the gun. Carr. Man open left side. It's Williams. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First down.
Give him 30 yards there. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Carr to throw again. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas.
Pass complete to number 11.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Raiders are able to eat just a bit into this sizable deficit. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Here's Kareth White on the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. This throw caught right around the 6. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger with a touchdown pass to Juju Smith-Schuster. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people up the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
Fielded near the back of the end zone, and not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Operating from the gun, Carr, the open man here, Renfro. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
First down.
198, watch 98, 98's the mic. It's a party now. 198, 32.
From the gun, Carr, and a slant hauled in by Ruggs.
Carr's pass.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often...
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Carr's pass.
Nelson Aguilar, 41 yards. And the Raiders able to get this back to within at least some measure here of respectability.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner.
Kick is good.
You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon.
Over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go, he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. He got 29 yards that time. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Looking deep here for Ebron. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Jonathan Abram able to make the play defensively. Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. Looking deep here for Ebron. And this is caught. It's a big play there for the Steelers. And even 40 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up four fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter.
Got his man. It's caught for a steal. Touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster finding the end zone yet again. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one.
The Steelers
to throw again is Roethlisberger. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Personally, I'd rather see them kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Come to my work.
Operating from the gun. Carr. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
And the Las Vegas first down.
98's the mic. Here we go. Watch 98. Watch 98.
From the gun, Carr. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
7-yard line.
Watch 98. Watch 98.
Operating from the gun, Carr. He'll find Williams on the slant.
Carr's pass.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line.
First down, Raiders.
Watch 98. Watch 98.
Now Carr again. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Roughing the passer defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Carr gives to Richard. And that play's not going to get him in as he stops right at about the line of scrimmage. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. Carr now on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The kick by Carlson is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you get all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanting to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision. Let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a gain of 35.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a 3rd to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger with a touchdown pass to Juju Smith-Schuster as his guys continue to pour it on.
The Steelers will.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Taken in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raiders heading out to take over.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle.
Carr's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 38-yard line.
Again, it's Carr. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Recovered.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
So they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games. I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this, but to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The Steelers defense getting ready here. Got that fumble recovery last time when it looked like they might give up points. It actually ended up yielding points for them on the offensive end.
It's a pretty good swing, isn't it? Maybe you're going to give up a touchdown. Instead, you score a touchdown. Great swing, great momentum changer for your team.
And they'll be looking to build off that momentum on this drive. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First down, Las Vegas.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The throw complete here to Williams. Williams loses the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
Complete.
And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth, it doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again, but it'll be second and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again, but now it's third and goal. And that will be incomplete as well.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Boswell to kick off for
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
And here comes the Steelers defense making their way onto the field. They haven't played the best, but I guess it's not going to matter because their offense has been so good.
And they'll go in and shake their guys' hands and say, thanks a lot, big day. We'll try and tighten it down for the next ball game. But a lot of guys...
And he loses the football a second time. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. From the gun, Carr. He's going to let it fly. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20.
And now out come the Steelers. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Going top shelf. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for 2. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Now the Vegas offense heading back out there.
Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. The 20! And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.